Welcome back. Now, today we're shining a light on a heartwarming initiative that aims to change the life of a 13-year-old boy battling type 1 diabetes and celiac disease. Now, currently under the care of Hayes Marua Children's Home, his daily life is filled with challenges that no child should have to endure. But thanks to a collaboration between Umbrella Initiatives and the Windhoek Child Protection Association, there is hope. They're raising funds to provide him with an insulin pump, a device that could significantly improve his health and also, give him the freedom to simply just be a kid again. Now, joining us to talk to us about this is Alicia De Peri from the Umbrella Initiative and also Suwan van Heerden, who is from the Windhoek Child Protection Association. Ladies, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. This starts with Suwan. Perhaps you can give us a little bit of a background of the boy who we're talking about. Of course, we also want to protect his identity as much as possible. But tell us more about this young boy at the heart of this fundraiser and his journey so far.
Okay, so before we start, I would just like to mention for our viewers that at Windhoek Child Protection Association, we accommodate children that has been placed in our care by court order because of dangerous or difficult home environments or situations. Therefore, I cannot disclose too much information legally. However, I can share that this boy that is currently in our care was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes at the age of 4. And then due to improper nutrition and neglect and not the correct medication, his body also developed celiac disease. And then this is a immune disorder where the body reacts very negatively to any form of gluten intake. Now that he is in our care, we are doing our best to support his health journey. His medical team has recommended that we see if we can get an insulin pump for him, just to improve his ability and to manage the disease better and give him a little bit more freedom in daily activities. Yeah. Living with type 1 diabetes require constant blood sugar management and insulin management. It is generally recommended for a child to check his blood sugar at least 5 times a day. So if the blood sugar is too high or is too low, he receives a correctional injection. So he currently daily receives about 4 injections, 3 correctional and then 1 long-term basal insulin injection before he goes to bed.
Yeah. Just give us an idea of, how having this device could change his life, because I'm sure right now dealing with type 1 diabetes and celiac disease at the same time could be very challenging.
So forgive my layman's terms. I am not an expert in this area. So how I understand it is that the insulin pumps provides more precise blood sugar levels by continuously monitoring the levels, and it gives an early warning sign of fluctuations, then which allows his caretakers to step in earlier. It also releases small amounts of insulin into his bloodstream during the day, which allows for more constant blood sugar levels. It delivers correct doses because it's quite a difficult formula that you have to work out daily to make sure that he receives the correct amount of insulin. So by helping to maintain the blood sugar within the target range throughout the day, the pump significantly improves the diabetes control.
Well, Alicia, of course, Umbrella Initiatives and the Windhoek Child Protection Association has, come together in this effort. Talk to us about how this partnership came about and why you've become involved.
Yes. So Umbrella Initiatives, what it does is to help NGOs, non-profit organizations and welfare organizations. So our beneficiaries are institutions like Windhoek Child Protection Association. And so So Swan is part of the network that we are supporting. And when we learned about this child and the situation he was going through, we decided to jump in with our resources that are mainly, we have a network, international network, because many of our members are international or foreigners, and also all the network that we have 30 NGOs within us, and we are also collaborating with Lithon Foundation. So Umbrella Initiatives is supporting the pump insulin fundraise, and then there's a sustainability plan in collaboration with Lithon Foundation for the medication that the kid needs to receive once the pump is secured. So yes, we are aiming to, or we advocate for collaboration, that we should not work in silos. So their problem is our problem, and other people's problem is also our problem. So we try to support as much as we can.
And how much funding is needed to secure the insulin pump, and what other costs are involved? Because you obviously talked about a sustainability plan, which obviously won't come cheap as well.
Yes, exactly. So the insulin pump is at the moment in 66,000 Namibian dollars. Good news, we have reached the first third. We are very happy, very thankful to our donors. Now we are here to encourage people to be part of this. We still have 66% to cover. This is for the insulin pump. And then nowadays, as far as we understand, the medication that this boy needs is around 7,000 per month. And with only 3,000 more per month, the pump can be used, and the quality of his life will improve radically. So with this little amount for the sustainability, it will be really good. And even if we don't manage to secure the medication, the insulin pump, as Swan said, it measures the blood sugar. So that will also allow for a more accurate medication and prevent the kid from being tested all the time, because his activities need to be stopped every time he needs to be measured. So there are two parts. So it's the insulin pump that we are working now, and in parallel, we are working on the sustainability plan together with Lithon Foundation.
This is for both of you, but so when you can answer first in terms of what you hope, this impact the campaign will have, not just for this specific young boy, but for other children that perhaps face similar challenges.
Well, I think this is a beautiful platform where we can create awareness about a child living with type 1 diabetes. For I knew nothing about this disease before this incident. So I hope that we start creating awareness, and maybe we can activate a campaign where we can assist more children suffering with this. I realized very, very quickly that this is a very expensive disease to manage and to control, and without the correct medication, without the correct diet, a child really suffers, not only physically but mentally as well. Speaking from my own experience, our hope or our vision with this project is to at least give one boy some normalcy of what life can be like. There's not only the wrong foods, but there are other external factors that directly impact the high blood levels or low blood levels, which is he's not allowed to get too hot or too warm, or he's not allowed to stress too much, or he's not allowed to get too overexcited. So this is very challenging, I think, for any caretaker or parent raising a child with type 1 diabetes. So I hope that this is just the beginning and that we can impact lives.
Alicia, tell us how people can contribute, and are there other ways to support, beyond the financial donation?
Yes. So it's uncomfortable to ask for money, but this is the only way that we can secure the pump and the medication. But even if your audience cannot at the moment collaborate monetarily, it's very important that you share this campaign. Maybe you cannot this time, but someone else can. Maybe you work in a company that has a social responsibility department. They want to join our campaign for the insulin pump or for the medication in the long run. Maybe you work in a pharmacy that can help us. Anything can be used, and mainly at the moment is spreading the campaign. So little by little we can reach the objective.
On that note, where can people find more information on the campaign?
So we have a campaign that is running online on GoFundMe, but you can access all the information in our website, in the Umbrella Initiatives website. The landing page is the campaign. So when you type www.umbrella-initiativesinplural.com, you will see all the information about the campaign. You will have a link to the GoFundMe where people can contribute with their credit cards, or we have the option of bank EFT to our account. Awesome. So both sources will contribute to the donation of the insulin pump. The only request is that when you do a bank transfer that you write insulin pump, because this is the account that we use for other projects as well. But we are in 1/3. We still have 2/3 to cover, but we will do it for sure. Yes.
Also, and just in closing, your final remarks?
We are very thankful for the support that we have already received. And I want to thank you for giving me this time and allowing us to advocate for children who cannot advocate for themselves.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for being here, and all the best with the campaign and initiative. And I hope when we speak to you again, you'll have reached the 100% goal for this campaign. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you.
Right.
Thank you.
When we come back after this brief break, our conversations continue. It's almost time to say goodbye, but not quite yet. Do stay with us.